Hey, what's up, everybody? It's your girl, Dr. Rhonda M. Lawson. There is so much going on, but I am so happy and blessed to say that this is the final Horizons Author Lounge of 2024. That's right. We have made it to the end of the year. We're thanking God for it because God didn't have to let it happen, but he did. And I so give him all the praise and all the glory because this has been one heck of a year. And I want to thank all of you because of you, we have been able to help this show to grow. We've attracted some amazing guests, and we're doing some things. So that's what we're going to be talking about tonight. Unfortunately, Dr. Ayo wasn't able to make it tonight. However, she will be on the show in the near future, so you don't have to worry about that. But we are going to be talking with another amazing publisher, Miss Shenitha Burton, who is the CEO and visionary behind SHE Publishing. And she's been a longtime friend to Meet the World Image Solutions. She has been a sponsor of the Black History Month Literary Weekend. So we will be bringing her on in a little bit so we can talk about another initiative that we're doing together. But in the meantime and in between time, did you guys see the promo for the Black History Month Literary Weekend at the top of the show? It was amazing. And this year's Black History Month Literary Weekend is going to be amazing. So this year we have 12 authors we're going to be featuring. In the past it's been 8 authors, it's been 10 authors, but we had such interest this year that we actually increased it to 12 featured authors. And we have 2 special guests, Nalena Kai, who is a USA Today award-winning author, as well as a literary agent. We're going to be talking with her next month, actually. So you'll get to meet her and see what she's all about. She has a tribe called Success, which is a beautiful Facebook group where everybody supports each other and helps each other to become best-selling authors. And she is one of those people I totally respect because it's not just about marketing for her. It's about the art of the written word. And it's really hard to run into authors who really treasure the written word. Everybody wants to talk about how can I get my book out there? How can I sell these books? How can I get a deal? But often we forget that the key to all of this is having a well-written book. And everybody may not be great at grammar and punctuation or what have you, but when you can actually put together a story that really resonates with your readers and you really get to know your readers, that is a totally different thing. And it's an amazing realm to be in. When people can say that they read your books or that they've read your story and that they were able to identify with it, that it touched them, that it stayed with them for years, that's a wonderful thing. So I cannot wait to have Nalina Kai on the show, because that's some of the things that she talks about. Those are some of the things that she really treasures, and that's one thing that we've been able to connect on. So we'll be having her on the show, and then our other special guest is going to be Dr. Regina Jennings. She is no diggity, no doubt. I know I just showed my age by saying that. She is a no diggity, no doubt member of the Black Panther Party. And I cannot wait to talk with her. I met her back in Philadelphia a few months ago, when I went to an event, a writing event of what am I trying to say? It was a book festival. And she just had this light about her. So I just went to talk to her. Y'all know me, I'm crazy. So I went and talked with her. And when I found out that she was a Black Panther, I was like, oh my goodness, I have to give you a hug. I mean, because it was people like her who paved the way for us to have us to be where we are today. They actually got their hands dirty, so to speak, and just really, really stood up for the community and helped Black people to really learn what their rights were and to empower their own communities. So I really wanted to talk with her. And when I thought about it after I left, I was like, she needs to be the one to do the show. And I moved heaven and high water to find her phone number so I can get in touch with her. And she said yes. So she will be joining us on February 20th through the 22nd as well. And Mark, I just saw your message that popped up on the screen. You're absolutely right. This is historic. This is the biggest Black History Month literary weekend that we have ever had. The authors, and Mark is one of them, they're ready to bring it. We're going to be visiting 2 middle schools in Bowie, Maryland. Well, you know what? Let me just start from the beginning. So, and Daniel, if you can bring up the flyers as I talk about them, it's going to start. Oh, everybody, give a hand for my unseen producer who's in the background, who helps me out so much. He logs in every week and makes sure that we are good to go. And I don't think I could do this show without him. I used to do the show without him, and I was just all over the place. But ever since he joined the team, things have gone so much more smoothly, and I really appreciate him. So y'all, let's give Daniel a hand. Yay! Okay, so I'll go ahead and tell you from the beginning. The first event of the Black History Month Literary Weekend will be February 20th. We will be going to the February 20th, which is the Books and Wine event. There we go, Books and Wine. It'll be at Urban Grape DC in Washington, DC. So this is a free event. All you have to do is go to the Eventbrite page, and you can actually, if you don't know where to find on an Eventbrite page, you can go to our website and click on the Black History Month Literary Weekend link. And Daniel, you can go ahead and bring that up as well. There it is. If you click on the Black History Month Literary Weekend webpage, which is on your screen right now and in the chat. If you click on there, it'll take you to, you'll have where it says get your tickets now. If you go there, you'll be able to find links to all of the events. And this is the first event. This is the kickoff event, and it's absolutely free. Don't tell me that Meet the World Image Solutions doesn't give something for everybody, because I absolutely do. So with the Books and Wine event, you can go in, you can meet the authors, you can purchase one of their books, you can have a glass of wine, because there will be wine tastings going on at the same time. And let me tell you about Urban Grape. First of all, the place is absolutely beautiful. Second of all, it is a Black-owned winery. And third of all, they have so many wines. They offer so many wines from Black-owned wine companies, including many from South Africa, West Africa. I went to a Black-owned wine event that they had there, and it was amazing. I came home with probably about 3-4 bottles of wine. So but you need to be there. So like I said, this event is free. So go in, meet the authors, and get to know them. Purchase a book, but you can get in there for free. This is free admission. And Reborn the Book Series, she's another author who's going to be featured Miss Tori Jones, yes, wine and reading is the best combo because that's, I mean, if anybody knows me, you know that's what I like to do. I like to have a good glass of wine and read a good book. That's my thing. That's my idea of fun. I hope you feel the same. Now, the next day, February 21st, we will be visiting two schools in Bowie. Both of them are middle schools. The first one is Ernest Just, and I apologize, I cannot think of the name of the second school we'll be visiting, but I cannot wait to see them. And then afterward, we're going over to Barnes and Noble for our chat and sign. And that is another amazing event. Now, let me tell you about the chat and sign. You can go ahead and bring that one up now, Daniel. With the chat and sign, we are going to do a writer's workshop. And we can go ahead and take the link down so everybody can see the information. We're going to do a writer's workshop. And after the writer's workshop, the authors are going to disperse all over the store. We are basically taking over the Barnes and Noble in the Bowie Town Center. And so the tickets for this one are on Eventbrite as well. This is another free event. And all you have to do is register. And I'm going to tell you, today is December 14th. We are already halfway to capacity for this event. That's how serious this is. So if you can't make it out to the Books and Wine event at Urban Grape DC, you definitely want to come over to the Barnes and Noble bookstore in the Bowie Town Center and meet the authors there. And that, like I said, we're going to have our writer's workshop. You're going to be able to get your signed books, and it's going to be amazing. And another thing I didn't tell you is that at every event that we do throughout the weekend, we will be collecting books for Books Breaking Borders, which is a wonderful foundation where they collect new and gently used children's books, and they give the books to underserved students throughout the DC area or throughout the DMV. So we are proud to be able to support them for the third year in a row. So when you come to these events, you can either purchase a book from one of our authors, which I hope you do, or maybe you want to bring your own book, or maybe you want to purchase a book from the bookstore, and you can donate it to Books Breaking Borders. So we will have that collection box throughout the entire weekend. Now, on February 22nd is our signature event. It's the event that you don't want to miss. It is the Ivory and Cream Affair Literary Jazz Brunch. And I'm telling you, this event is going to be nothing short of real, man. So what you don't see right now is we just signed our featured band. And this band is not just a band. They're not going to just be doing background music. They are going to be bringing it. We're talking singers. We're talking a full band. This is a 10-piece band. I had the pleasure of going to see them perform for a Christmas concert a couple weeks ago, and they brought it like you just don't know. In fact, when I talked to the manager, he told me, he said, we don't just do background music. We are a production. And we're going to bring it. People are going to be wondering who this band is. And so, and he said, and this is what he told me. He said, if you come out and see us, and if you don't like us, I will play for free. I will give you your money back. I was like, oh, word? I couldn't help it, y'all. I went there and I wanted to pretend I didn't like it. Next thing you know, I was grooving and jamming. I was like, hey. So that's what y'all are going to be doing at the Ivory and Cream Affair. So come on out, wear your best Ivory and Cream outfits, meet the authors, have a 3-course meal. We're going to have a VIP area. We're going to have our guest speakers. We're going to be awarding our 8th and 9th grade essay contest winners. And we're also going to be awarding the winners of our For the Culture Book Award. Why people always call me during the show? No, we'll be awarding the winners of our For the Culture Book Awards. And we have a new scholarship. Yep, that was the For the Culture Book Awards. We have nine finalists. These wonderful authors you see right here. And I don't know if you saw my Facebook post a couple days ago where I had called one of the judges to see how she was doing and see, see if everything was going smoothly. She said, "Girl, these authors have me in a chokehold. They did such a good job." And I was like, I'm glad that I'm not judging this. And I'm not judging this, y'all. So I know some of y'all are my friends who I see on here, but I'm not part of this. All I did was facilitate. I had to get some disinterested people who don't know y'all to do this voting because I didn't know how I was going to do this. So make sure you guys vote for your favorite author. The voting ends tonight. And you're right, Mark. The band is legit when they can bet on themselves. You're right. But the voting for the Fourth of Culture Book Awards ends tonight. No more voting after tonight. And then once we finish the voting, that does not determine the winner. That is only going to be a part of the overall score. So the judges who are reading the books are actually judging the books. They're judging the cover, they're judging the story quality, they're judging the editing, they're judging how does this contribute to Black culture. They're judging all of that, and I'm going to take their score and I'm going to add it to the scores for the voting. And that's how we're going to determine the winner. So if you would like to vote, make sure you go to this link that is on the screen right now, mtwimagesolutions.com/contest 2024, and make sure you vote. We already have over 1,400 votes. I mean, that's how much people have been turning out and supporting these people. But I don't want you to think that just because somebody has a high number of votes that they're actually going to win this contest, because it also is going to come down to the actual quality of the story. So we didn't want this to just be a popularity contest. As you know, I value, and I told you at the beginning of the show, I value the written word. And it means a lot to me when people put their all into their work. So I wanted to make sure that if I was going to facilitate a contest, I wanted to make sure that it was going to be a contest that treasured not just being popular with your Facebook friends or having your Facebook friends go to 20 different computers and vote for you real quick. Because I know that's what happens sometimes. I wanted to make sure that the winner of this contest actually was somebody who put their all into their work, somebody who absolutely loves the written word, who it means something to them that people are actually touched by their work. So that's what you're going to see. So I'm going to tell you, if they say that they won the Fourth of Culture Book Awards by Meet the World Image Solutions, you can bet that it's going to be a doggone good book. So I cannot wait to see who the winner is. I'm excited about that. And now I mentioned the 8th and 9th grade essay contest. If you have an 8th or 9th grader, and they don't have to be here in the DMV, they can be anywhere in the United States. If they want to participate in this contest, just go to my website, www.mtwimagesolutions.com, and click on the Black History Month Literary Weekend link. And if you scroll down, there's the link right there. If you scroll down, you will find the link for the 8th and 9th grade essay contest. So if you have an 8th or 9th grader in your life, make sure that you download this application for them. Each winner will receive $300, and they will also receive a number of other cash, or not cash prizes, but they will get the $300, but they will get a number of other valuable prizes that are going to help them in their education. So I really hope that you guys will participate in this. Encourage your students, encourage your kids, encourage your mentees to take part in this essay contest. Last year we had an 8th and 9th grader, 2 young men who participated, who won. And one of them, as soon as he finished reading his essay, he held up his book and goes, "I just want y'all to know that I too am an author." And the entire room went crazy. I was so happy for him. And I actually did have the pleasure of reading his book. He participated in our Right to Win book catalog that we did a few months ago. He participated in that, and he wrote actually about bullying, and the way he wrote it with such passion, and it was a children's book. You will forget that this was a 13-year-old, 14-year-old young man who wrote this. So I was so proud of him that, you know, he was fearless enough to let us know that he was an author and he had a voice and he had a place in this literary industry. And I hope that he's continuing to write. So that's what we do. We support our kids. We should be supporting them, whatever their goals are, whatever their passions are. Let's pour into them. Let's support them, and let's make sure that they continue to do what it is that they love. My daughter, even though she's a good writer, she said that she was interested in acting, and so I poured into her acting career. And she did a number of plays, and this is what drove her to go to college. She majored in theater arts, and this is what drove her to go to college. It didn't. Today, she acts for fun, but she has a degree that she used to get a federal job. So don't I don't want you to think that just because your child maybe has a passion that may be in the arts and may not be one of those hard careers like you think, it doesn't mean that um yeah, oh yes, you're right. It was awesome to witness. It doesn't mean that they've thrown their life away. It doesn't mean that they're going to be a struggling artist. Sometimes that is going to be the vehicle that takes them to bigger and better things. And when we support them and when we pour into them when they're still young, then you never know where it's going to take them. I had a nephew who went to college on a football scholarship. And today he doesn't play football, but he's still very, very successful. Football was the vehicle that took him to college. But it would not have taken him to college if his mother and his father didn't pour into that. And if they didn't encourage him. So whatever it is that your child loves, let's encourage them. Let's pour into them. And my daughter's 25 now, but it doesn't mean that I'm going to stop pouring. I'm pouring into all of the 8th and 9th graders who are out there who enjoy writing. And speaking of writing, we do have another scholarship that we're going to be announcing very, very soon. Those are many of you know that I have a graduating senior scholarship as well that I'll be announcing at the Black History Month Literary Weekend. But we will also be awarding a scholarship during that weekend as well. So I have partnered with Black Odyssey Media, and they will be giving a creative writing scholarship to 2 young people. And the prize is going to be $500. So we're going to be announcing that scholarship this week. So please stay tuned to Black Odyssey Media and Meet the World Image Solutions, and we'll be sending you more information on that. We want to make sure that your kids take part in that. Now, this particular scholarship is going to be open to both 11th and 12th graders. So we have 3 different ways that people can win. We have an 8th and 9th grade essay contest, which of course is only for 8th and 9th graders. We have the Meet the World Graduating Senior Scholarship, which will be awarded later in the year, but we'll be announcing it at the Black History Month Literary Weekend. And then we have the Black Odyssey Media Creative Writing Scholarship, which we'll be awarding during the Black History Month Literary Weekend. And that one's open to 11th and 12th graders. So there's a lot going on. We are going to be giving out so many scholarships. Oh, and I forgot to tell you, the first place winner of the For the Culture Book Awards will be receiving $1,000. Yes, we do not play around here. But but now I say all of this, we're given so much. This stuff is not easy, and this what we do is not something that just happens. So we are looking for sponsors, and we're going to be helping people to get. In fact, Shenitha's here. She's one of our sponsors. Hey, Shenitha.
How you doing? Meet the World family.
SHE Publishing family. So I was just telling everybody about the Black History Month Literary Weekend. And I was talking about all of the scholarships that we're doing. And then I was also talking about how we're looking for some more sponsors so we can continue doing the great things that we're doing. This is going to be the biggest Black History Month Literary Weekend that we've ever had, the one that's coming up. And we're offering a lot of cash prizes, but we want to make sure that we're able to continue doing it. So we're looking for sponsors, and you've been a sponsor for us in the past.
Yeah, yeah, and I intend to be a sponsor this year as well, especially with a lot of our authors on the roster now. You know, we got Mark, we got the pastor, we got Shartia, some of the other authors that we have. So, yeah, and it's like to be able to help to make this stuff happen. You know,
Yes.
it takes hard work, it takes dedication. You put on these shows every week to promote all the amazing things that you're doing, so, you know, I'm always down, you know?
And I appreciate you. I don't even know exactly how we connected. We just connected.
Yeah, like we family now. It's like you,
Right.
yeah, you know,
So
yeah.
yeah, there's so much going on, and we're not even done yet. We have a whole cruise coming up.
Oh, the Meet the World Writers Cruise. And shout out to Mark. You know I was gonna come through with my holiday gear on. You know, last year I had a holiday onesie on, but today I come with the sweater. But yeah, so the Meet the World Writers Cruise, you guys, okay? This is something that you don't want to miss. So you know how they say, you want to get different results, you got to do something different. So if
Right.
you've never been on a writer's cruise before, this is the cruise that you want to be a part of. There are going to be so many instructors. Do we have like a picture of the flyer or something? Um
Yes, we absolutely do. And I forgot to give it to Daniel. So Daniel, don't kill me, but I'm about to give it to you right now. Okay.
yeah,
Yeah, so
so
we
me
do have this. We do have this, but we have another one, and I'm about to upload it so Daniel can show it, but with all of the authors. So we have a bunch of special guest authors who are coming. I'm excited about that.
me too. Me too. I can't wait to get on a cruise, have my little drinks and have my right. And I heard you talking about wine earlier today. I just went to Cooper's Hawk, got a bottle of wine. My
Oh,
favorite
you
is
got a
white
Cooper Sock
sangria.
too?
Yeah.
Girl, I just picked up 8 bottles the other day because I kept forgetting to pick up my bottles.
Yeah.
So, so I had 8 bottles I had to pick up.
Yeah. So you got that membership. You
Yes.
must have a membership. Okay. Yeah. So I just picked up a bottle today because hey. But yeah, so I'm excited to be a part of that. Yep, here we go. Here we go.
All right. So as you can see, of course, I'm going to be teaching writing because that's what I do. We have the poet Rose Gold, who's going to be doing a special poetry workshop. So I'm excited about her. We have Melanie Bonita. If you've not heard of Melanie Bonita, she is an author and a speaker, and she writes about, or she talks about how authors can make six figures from their books. I mean, often we're all struggling artists sometimes, and we don't realize what a gold mine that we're sitting on when we have our book, and so many different ways that we can market it out. So she's going to be talking about that. Sharon Jenkins is going to be talking about how you can take your book to screen, how you can turn it into a movie, how you can turn it into a series. And those are things that we want to do. We want to be able to take our writing to another level. We have Chef Diana Riley. She's not going to be doing a cooking class, y'all.
Hey,
She is going to be teaching you how to prepare for your publishing journey. And then, of course, we have Miss Shenitha. Shenitha, tell the people what you're going to be talking about.
I'm gonna be telling you guys the secrets of publishing. You know,
Yeah.
some of the things, some of the behind the scene things that you may not be aware of. And the fact that there is different types of publishing, and it's okay to experience the different ones and the different, you know, the different ways in which you can publish your book. So yeah, I'm excited about that. And I will be also talking about my latest publication, from projects to publisher as well, and just taking some nuggets out of that book to actually share, you know, what actually goes on behind the scenes. And if I can get some of my sister companies in the in the building on the cruise, they will be a part of helping with that as well.
And we're going to talk about the sister companies in a minute, because what you've done in just 4 years is nothing short of amazing. So I want to make sure that we share your story as well. But I do want, before we get into that, I want to let you know that our guest, our main speaker, is going to be Mr. Omar Tyree. And I was like, oh, I cannot wait to hear. If you have never heard Omar speak, this man, first of all, he brings it. He has a passion that might come across a little crazy sometimes. I ain't gonna lie, but I love him. I love him to death. He's my brother. And he's going to be our keynote. So he's going to be doing a special writers workshop on the cruise. So as you can see, we have a lot going on. And I really want to make sure that everybody has the opportunity to go. So the link to the cruise is on the screen right now. www.mtwimagesolutions.com/cruise. We'll be leaving from Miami on August 29th. We'll be going into the Dominican Republic, and then from the Dominican Republic, we're going to the Bahamas. And then we're coming right back to Miami, and we're going to be partying the entire time. In fact, we're going to party the night before we get on the cruise. So we don't want y'all to miss that. Now, y'all probably saying, well, how much is that? That's expensive. I can't be doing that. First of all,
tell them, Rhonda, tell them.
This is about investing in yourself and investing in your future writing career, and you're taking a vacation all at the same time. The other part is everything is included. Your drinks are included. Your meals are included. Now, when I say drinks, I'm not saying that you're about to get lit off our dollar, because that doesn't work like that. I'm saying your sodas and your coffee and water and things like that are all included. Now, if you want alcohol, that's going to be a separate cost. I just want to make sure we put that out there. But your meals are going to be included. All of the workshops are going to be included. And everybody gets a balcony suite. I mean, I'm talking, you are in your room, you can walk onto the balcony and look over the water. Everybody gets that. Yeah. And not only do you get that, but you get a little hammock on your balcony, which means, you know, and y'all know what a hammock is. It's like the little swing bed.
I didn't know that. I didn't know that piece.
Yeah, that's on there
too. Okay. Okay. I'm even more excited.
Yeah, all of that is included. And if you've never, and the other part I need y'all to know, this is not just some run-of-the-mill cruise line. This is Virgin. And it's adults
only. It's top of the line. Yeah.
Yes, we're going up there. This cruise is like everything that you need in a vacation, and a working vacation. And if this is a working vacation, and whenever you do anything that has to do with your company, with your business, with work, you know, it's a tax write-off.
Exactly. Exactly. And that's the beauty of it. It's a tax write-off. And I'm gonna tell y'all, you know, I absolutely love your website. When you go to the website, meettheworldimage.solutions.com, you see everything that's going on. From the contest to the cruise to the Black Literary Weekend. So it's so user-friendly. You go there, you find out everything you need to know. Rhonda has it all laid out, what's inclusive of. So go to the website and check out everything that's going on.
Thank you. Absolutely. Yeah. We're not hiding anything from you. If there's something that you want to know, or maybe you don't understand, reach out to us. We totally understand that, you know, this could be a big financial commitment, and which is another reason why I wanted to make this as easy as possible. The deposit is $500, or you can pay the entire thing. And if you pay the entire thing, you can use Afterpay if you'd like. So that way you can break it down into smaller payments. So you don't have to worry about coming up with all of this money at one time. So, and if you don't want to do it that way, I had somebody say she didn't want to worry about Afterpay. She's just going to pay $500 a month until we get to the end. I'm good with that. If that's the way you want to do it. But either way it goes, we're trying to make it very easy for you to get on this cruise, to really enjoy yourself. And it has some writing time. I'm going to tell you, I write. I have a day job, but I write at night. And I try to squeeze it in on the weekends. And sometimes it's hard, especially when, your family wants you to spend time with them. You have a lot
Yeah.
of things that you have to do at home. You gotta clean, you gotta make some time to clean up, you gotta make some time to cook. I was trying to cook before the show, and I was like, "Oh shoot, I have to get my mom to finish this. I got to start the show."
Yeah. Yeah,
you
I
know,
was trying to fry some chicken, but hey, it's gonna burn or somebody better take it.
right, right. So there's a lot going on. I really want you guys to be a part of this cruise, guys. And so those are the biggest things that we have going on right now. We have the Black History Month Literary Weekend in February. And then we have the Meet the
Mhm.
World Writers Cruise in August. Those are our two biggest events for 2025. And then in 2026, we go right back into Black History Month Literary Weekend, but it's going to be in New Orleans for our 10th
Yeah.
year anniversary.
Yeah.
So, yeah,
Wow.
there's a lot going on. We want you to be a part of it. But the other thing I was talking about when it comes to sponsors, we need your help, guys. So, if you sponsor us, we have different sponsor levels. We actually started what's called an Indiegogo campaign, which is a crowdfunding campaign. What we want to be able to do is not just ask for money. We're going to be giving you guys so many perks, so many ways that you can promote your business or you can enhance your writing career by being a part of this event. And I'm going to put the link in the chat just for anybody who wants to get more information about the Indiegogo campaign. You can donate as little as $10. You can donate as much as $10,000. And there's going to be something for everybody. And we've actually already had a couple people who have donated to the campaign. So thank you very much for that. I really appreciate you. And starting next week, everybody who donates to the campaign, we will be giving you a shout out. Um, Actually, I take that back. Not next week because this is the last show of the year. But starting in January, everybody who donates to the campaign will be shouted out publicly um, during excuse me during the Horizons Author Lounge, and depending on your level of giving, you will also have an ad that will show during the digital display during the Ivory and Cream Affair Jazz Brunch during
Nice.
Black History Month Literary Weekend. So this isn't just about donating to me or supporting my stuff. This is about getting valuable exposure for your event, for your book, for your business. And Shenitha, you've been to our events before. Our events are very well attended. There's not just two
Yeah.
in the audience, and it's a beautiful, beautiful event.
Yeah, so like you said, you get that exposure. You also get the experience. One of the most things that I love about it is I have an opportunity to connect with others. And
Yes,
then you end up making connections and doing other things with people that you meet from the event. So, and then you learn and you grow from each other,
exactly.
so yeah. And when you say it's not just about donating to you, it's about you're actually donating to everybody who's a part of the event, everybody who's
Yes,
winning a scholarship or an award or something like that. So you're giving back, and you're helping others to live their dream, and to get to their goals and accomplishments. So
amen,
yeah.
amen. So now I know we talked a lot about what we have going on, but I do want to make sure that we spend some time talking about you. And like I was saying a little earlier, just what you've done with She Publishing in the last 4 years is just amazing. Can we talk a little bit about why you started She Publishing and how you started it, and then how you were able to make it grow into where you are today? Because you went from 0 to 50 authors.
I know it's like 60 now.
Oh my
So
goodness.
but yeah, it's one of those things where, and I've said this before, if you'd asked me 5, 10, 15 years ago, I would be a publisher. I would have been like, I don't even read like that. Okay. but but I will tell you that becoming a publisher, getting into this industry, having this as a career of mine has been one of the most humbling experiences I could ever have.
Yeah.
I get to meet some amazing people and I hear their stories. And again, it keeps me humble because everybody is going through something. It could be worse. The grass ain't always green on the other side, but it just keeps me motivated and inspired. And I'm able to actually do something that people want, and they want a book to be published. And not only that, starting this company happened during COVID-19, the pandemic. So just me wanting to, because hey, I didn't know if I was gonna croak or what, but just wanting to write a book for my daughter so that they can know the traditions that me and their dad had instilled in the family, even with the mistakes that we made. I just wanted them to have that foundation. And then I'm like, okay, so who's going to publish the book? Woke up one morning, it was God planted it in me that you going to start a publishing company. I went to the site, I started the company, called my mom and said, I don't know what the heck I just did, but we about to be on the job training. And I'm going to do everything that I want is what I'm going to do. So it was really about me publishing my own book. And then my best friend was like, hold up, you published a book, won't you publish mine? I'm like, I never said I was going to publish nobody else's book. To 60 authors later, that's what
Well,
this has
how did the
been.
word spread that Shenitha Burton out here publishing books?
One of the best marketings you can ever do. And one of the things that we tell the authors all the time, it's your passion for your story and word of mouth. When
Yes.
you treat people right and you have a genuine connection and a genuine care for people, they're going to spread that word for you. You ain't going to even have to do it. And that's what it's been. And I'm grateful. I'm grateful. Let me tell you, Shartia, I need to be paying her for marketing. Because but again, it's what you do. Now every connection is not going to be the same. I don't have these connections with every single author on the platform, but I definitely give every single author that TLC that I would want to be given. So I think it's just really just being a genuine person, period.
Yes.
You don't have to be this extraordinary person. It's like just treat people right and they will appreciate you and you will learn and grow from each other. So that's just really what it's been. Like it's exciting and it's like I've met so many amazing people. You, Mark, all the yachtabomb.com.
Hey, you the bomb.com yourself now. And you know who else is bomb.com?
Oh,
Your doggone mama.
Mama She. I know that's right.
Oh
Yeah,
my God.
everybody, every time I have an interview, because we have these opportunities for our authors, they're on our B&B newsletter mags, which is books in business
Mm-hmm.
newsletter mag. We have author pages for them. So we do so many different things. And when I have them on our network, which is the SHE Pub network, and I do those interviews, every single person say, and Mama She, we want to thank Mama She. And she's the behind the scenes person. Everybody like, who this Mama She person? But like, when we go to Houston and we go to these different places, DC, then you meet Mama She.
Mm-hmm. Well, see, this year you get to meet my mama because she wasn't. Yeah, she wasn't here when you came a couple years ago, but now she's
Yeah.
living in DMV, and she's been doing a lot
Yeah.
of behind the scenes stuff for me as well. So
Nice.
so we have to
Nice.
get
But
two mamas together.
I'm telling you, look, mama daughter duo.
Yes, yes.
But yeah, and then it just like, and so for me, when you start a company and it seems like you're by yourself in it, And with me actually being the only child, I'm like, I want to share with others what I'm doing who would love to
Yes.
publish as well. And
Yes.
that's how the sister companies were birthed, because truly they are my sisters from another mother. It's not just oh, I want to be a sister company. It has to be like, we got to feel each other. We got to be vibing with each other as
Yeah,
well.
let's talk about the sister companies for a second. How exactly did did this come about? Because it's one thing to say, would you guys like to be a part of my team? But then you have people who say, okay, I think I want to start a publishing company too. And instead of saying no or taking it as an affront, saying, wait a minute, now I brought you here. Now you want to leave me. You said, no, you do your thing and I'm going to
Yep.
support you and let's work together on this. So how did that start?
Absolutely. And again, so my best friend, she wanted me to publish her book. But then I'm like, "Hey, won't you be in this with me? What do you want to Is this something that you've wanted to do?"
Right.
And she's like, "Yeah, I actually I do." Calinthia Miller, she's a sister company, Allure Publishing. So
Mm-hmm.
when I found out she was going to be publishing about 6 to 8 books, I'm like, she's a really great candidate. She's a really great person. We had a conversation. She's like, "Yeah, I'm interested in publishing." And I'm like, "Let's do this. I want to show you guys everything I know." So what I did was I created a curriculum,
Nice.
a 6-week curriculum where, from paperwork to establishing a website and business address and phone number, to publishing books and going through the different programs that you need to get your ISBNs. And they ain't free ISBNs because you want to be able to sell this book.
Absolutely.
Um, but all of that, I created a curriculum. And at that point, it was something that I just do. Now I teach it. There's actually a charge for me taking this curriculum and PowerPoints and all of this, but that's how it started.
That's awesome. And like I said, you could have easily said, I learned all this on my own. You need to learn it on your own too. I brought you here, and now you want to leave me. But you didn't say any of this.
Mm-mm.
You said you recognize that there's enough sun for everybody to get some shine.
Yes, yes. Collaboration over competition.
Absolutely.
Because the one thing that we have to understand is we're all different. We're all individuals. So there's going to be some people I can reach, and there's going to be some people I can't reach. But those people I can't reach, you going to be able to reach them over
Yes.
here. So even when it comes to editing, and even you, Rhonda, doing what you do, like, I want to push many people as I can, like, your way, what you're doing, I believe in. Okay, it's not going to take away from what I'm doing. And
Absolutely.
people have to understand that we've all been given these gifts to do what we do. This is the season of giving, like, and we give just about all throughout the year. So, but that's how the sister publishing companies came about. And I think I have about 5 sister companies. So you got Allure Publishing, Aloja, she's a sister company now. Inspired Publishing,
Yes.
I got Riff Publishing. And so all of our logos are circles, because we are the sister circle, that's representative of that.
So all of
um
them are women owned.
mhm.
Is that a
Yeah.
requirement?
Hmm.
Is that a requirement? So let's say a man who's under who's under She Publishing says they would like to branch off and have their own company. It's still a sister company because that doesn't mean male female, but it's still part of the sister circle.
Absolutely. And as a matter of fact, he would be a brother. A brother company. You know what I'm saying? It's like, yeah, he would be then making history with us, because he would be the first male to do this.
Mm,
So, yeah, and if it's a good fit for all of us, then yeah, we want to do that.
that's beautiful.
Yeah.
Love
So,
it. So what's next for you now?
So, we're having a really we're having our 5-year anniversary celebration next year. So, thank you. So, in addition to us going on this wonderful cruise, we are going to have our 5-year anniversary where we're going to give awards to our authors, but we're going to be celebrating books, authors, and publishers and just that community. And that's going to be September 19th, 20th, and 21st.
So
And
you're literally getting off the cruise, flying back from Miami, and going right into your event.
yes, I am. Yes, I am.
Woo!
And so I got a whole team that's going to be doing what needs to be done while we're on the cruise.
That's
So
awesome.
the gala, it will be at Lakes at Lacey is in the Chicagoland area,
Mhm.
Downers Grove, Illinois to be specific. But yeah, this one is going to be a big one. Okay, so we want everybody to come out, register. They can register at www.shepublishingllc.com. Go to the events tab, and it will tell them everything they need to know.
I'm
Uh,
coming this year because I missed your last gala, and I heard it was beautiful.
yeah, that's the way you like. Y'all giving out Teslas? Well, Tesla was a sponsor. So that was real nice, and that got a lot of people in the seats too. I literally didn't have room for people. I literally was telling people, I don't have no more room for y'all to come. And I couldn't believe that. And you know how hard it is to fill the room.
Yeah.
Okay. When you're having an event. And so yeah, so I'm really excited about that and honoring our authors and Mark and Royce and the sisters and a lot of other authors will be recognized for their accomplishments. They will be getting awards.
Oh, wonderful. Well, I'm coming to support because, like I said, your authors are amazing. I love them, and they always bring such energy when they come for my events. I mean, the way you all support each other. I know Mark told me a while ago that that was what attracted him to publishing with you. Is that he saw the way you all supported each other. When we went to the National Black Book Festival, every time an author from the SHE Publishing family was called, you all would start cheering, and he wanted a piece of that. And I don't blame him because it was beautiful to see.
But later, look, one day you gotta ask them about what happened in Indianapolis.
Oh,
We went to IBE. Okay, so
okay, yeah,
that's
I'm from the IBE.
yeah, IBE. You gotta tell him what went down. He gotta tell you what went down at IBE. Okay,
Okay.
we take up for our she family now.
Uh-oh.
So
What? Wait, was it about to be a rumble in the jungle?
no, but it was we wanted to make sure that all of our authors was recognized, and we had to make sure we make that happen.
Mm.
But he'll let you know about what went down. But no, it was a nice friendly what we needed to do.
Love it, love it, love it.
Yeah.
So now you mentioned you have a new book. I think you said it's from projects to publisher. Can you tell us a little bit about it?
Yeah, so from projects to publisher, it is a tribute to the first 50 the authors who we published in the first 3 years of our being in business. So, hey,
Mhm.
well, I said Yvette. I call her Dr. Calinthia Miller. But yeah, so the first 3 years. So the first part of the book tells you a little bit about me, just the foundational things and what I do and how I manage the operations of a federal courthouse and how that led into me becoming a publisher. And then it gets into the things that I've done to be successful, and then homage to the authors who are on our platform from that. So what I'm wanting to do is a 12 days of Christmas, okay?
Okay.
12 days of Christmas, and anybody who subscribes to our platform, they got to go to www.shepublishingllc.com. Screen gonna come up for you to subscribe. They will enter to win our 12 days of Christmas. And what that is we're going to send them 12 books that are great reads for the holiday and to inspire you for next year. And
Wow.
I'm a real quickly run through them 12 books
Oh.
real quickly. So we have 4 from the that will inspire you. First one is A Love Letter to Me. This book was actually published by one of our sister companies, and I had never wrote a love letter to myself until then. The
Mm-hmm.
Power of You. This is a really great book. I would say pick it up and read it. Is going to inspire you and motivate you. Third, from the inspiration is Your Purpose is Your Superpower, which is from our pastor. And then last inspiration is from Projects to Publisher, my final publication.
Nice
So
book.
that's the first 4 days of Christmas, y'all.
Okay.
All right. The next 4 days of Christmas, y'all, and a partridge in a pear tree or something like that. But yeah, so we have 4 children's books that if you don't have children, you want to gift them. One is Broken Crayons, and we have sold out of Broken Crayons. We've
Oh.
sold over 700 copies of that book already. So I don't have it, but Broken Crayons is a really great book. It's about bullying. Um, Cody Blackman, The Eclipse. This is about being your own superhero. The Magical Garden of Imagination, as well as Good Night, My Blessing, a mom's love letter. So now the last 4 days of Christmas, y'all, is let's get into fiction because you want to have a little fun,
Right,
right?
right.
So, first one is Hidden Feelings Revealed by Royce Dixon. This is a really great book. Read, y'all. I'm telling y'all. Blood related. This is a thriller, y'all. I'm telling you.
Okay.
I'm telling you, it is great. Unmasked, which is actually the book that I published from our first sister company. And last but not least, the Black Cyrano series,
I'm about to say,
Divine
I knew he had
Vengeance.
to be in there somewhere.
You know it. So this is the 12 days of Christmas. So again, you subscribe to our website and we're going to give you these books to either gift to people or read them. You have the 12 months of the year to be inspired, also to help you write. And it's inclusive of fun and fiction, children and inspiration.
Well, your website is on the screen, www.shepublishingllc.com. So if you want in on this, then make sure you click that link, and the information will be there so you can be a part of it. And look what your boy said.
What did he say?
Go ahead and put it on the screen, Daniel.
What did he say? You know, that is like Mark. That is just like Mark. But the last component of that 12 days of Christmas is you will get half off of being an attendee at our gala next year.
Ooh.
So yeah, but yeah, you know, I have to say the best for last. Now, don't say that, Mark, because we may have other authors on here from the
Yeah,
family.
that's what I'm saying. You're playing too much. Well, Shenitha, I want to thank you for joining me on the show tonight. We went a little bit past time, but I think it was
I'm
worth it.
sorry.
No, don't apologize. We were talking and we were vibing and chilling, so that's what happens sometimes. But no, I want to
Yeah.
thank you for being on the show. I want to thank you for always supporting Meet the World Image Solutions the way you do. And just thank you for being my sister of the pen. I love you.
Yes, I love you too. Thank you for having me. And yeah, look, you know how we can talk. Now, look, let me know what you need, okay? But
Amen.
all
Amen.
right, you
Amen.
guys.
All right, y'all. I want to thank all of you for joining me. Yeah, we went a little bit of past time, but this is the last show of the year. I think it's okay to go a little bit past time. So, but for I mentioned the Indiegogo campaign, and so I just put that link in the chat. It's really long. It's on the screen right now, but it's also in the chat. please click that link. Even if you donate only $10, it goes towards so many things. Like I said, we're doing essay contests and scholarships. We're giving away cash money to the, for the Horticulture Book Awards. There's so much that's going on, but we need your help in order to sustain this trajectory that we're moving on. So I want you all to take part in it. You can also get this really cute hoodie, like I have one right here. This is a Meet the World original. It says, read, write, and be merry, because that's what we do. We read, we write, and we're merry. So there's so many things going on, but I really would love it if you guys would just take a moment, click on the Indiegogo link, and donate as little as $10 up to $10,000. But there is something great for every level. Every level you're going to benefit from it. So this isn't just about donating to me. This is about donating to us all, and us all being able to support each other and moving up and continuing to do the great things that we do. So that's all I have for you guys tonight. Thank you for a wonderful, amazing 2024. I could not have done it without you. This show has grown leaps and bounds because of your support. And I truly, truly appreciate each and every one of you. So we're going to take a break because, next week is Christmas Eve. The week after that is New Year's Eve. And then in January, we'll be right back at it, where you're going to start meeting all of the featured authors for the Black History Month Literary Weekend, including our special guest. That's all that's going to be on the show, January and February. So if you want to be on the show, we have slots available in March, and not even a whole lot, because March is starting to fill up. So make sure you go to the Meet the World Image Solutions website, go to Work With Me tab, and look for Horizons Author Lounge, and reserve your spot in the Author Lounge anytime from March moving through the rest of 2025. But I hope to see you guys at the Black History Month Literary Weekend, and then I hope to see you again in August for the Meet the World Writers Cruise. We have an amazing 2025 coming up, and better get you some. All right, guys, this is all I have. I'll see you guys in 2025. Bye-bye. Have a great